am amazing. I am abundant. I am miraculous. I am amazing.
Females act like words don't hurt. Words don't hurt God's problem.
Your words, but it is your words. You see what I'm saying?
Them sound like fine words to me.
Natasha walks in. Instagram said y'all had synced it, and y'all had, you know what I'm saying, and had read it or listened to. A little loud. Performance troupe is specifically targeted at individuals who either already identify or show specific promise around performing specifically. We're going through the whole script and then we're going to get it up on the speed because I need y'all to know the story.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is anybody in here nervous right now?
Thank you. Respect.
Pretend like nobody is in here. Everybody pretend like that. Just do it like you would do it if you was in a room by yourself.
Prefer to call you queen, prefer to call it off. So now I'm throwing
You prefer
off.
our T off. You prefer
Oh,
our
you
T off.
prefer our T. I prefer to call you queen, prefer our T off.
I wrote a play with student input called Cutting Up, which was based on Barbershop 3 and Beauty Shop meshed together, but set in a high school setting. That was the movie that was hot at the time, and that's what the students were really feeling. So when someone does a monologue, then it goes into either like a rap or a poem. Here's where the play gets real fly, right? All of you in here are talented, right? So we can either keep the rhyme or the poem or whatever's that's there, or you can put in your own, but it just has to relate to what we're talking about.
My name is Maya Ward. People call me Ghost. My stage name is Ghost. I'm from DC, born and raised uptown DC, and I'm a performing artist. I do spoken word poetry, I rap, I sing a little bit. My character was Kylie. She seen this woman on the news that got killed. It was all just because of how she looked and just a man and his entitlements.
When you're a girl, you're expected to smile and say hi. When you're a girl, you're expected to always comply. When you're a girl, you're expected to always be nice. Give a guy a fake number just to keep it light. When you're a girl, you're not allowed to just live and be. When you're a girl who's carefree, they call you free.
Behind the scenes, it probably was more of a struggle to write about this character because it was more like shadow work. Like I'm tapping into things that I kind of hide in my head. And when I realized that people actually like what I do and they like the words that I say, I started realizing I could help people get through their pain and get through what they're feeling with my words, because I see that it has touched people and that I have an effect on people.
First is getting to know who you are, what you are as an artist, da-da-da-da-da. Then it's about getting training so that you know what to create. Then it's about pulling out what your real stories are and getting you to talk about the things that you're afraid to talk about, but that you stand for, then revealing that, packaging that into a video, a small EP, a book, a small chat book, or a full production that by the end of the year, people can see, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Why you looking at me like that?
I can't do this. You can. You can. It's weird, but it's not. What feels weird is to be able to express any other thing besides the one thing that you're told that you can be. You see what I'm saying? That's real. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about black men this whole time, and we've been talking about, like, the fact of the matter is that if I show any other emotion besides, it's like, now I'm on some mature. Okay, cool, but you wasn't always mature. So then show me what you was like when you, I don't know, because I'm not that no more. Yeah? Okay. So when was you that? You know what I'm saying? Because how you going to teach somebody else what not to do if you are afraid to show them what you used to do?
You're made fun of if you're smart. The quote-unquote cool people in school, they're dumb as rocks. They can't even pass gym. They're that stupid. I'm just keeping a buck with you. They're that stupid. They got all F's and D's. They're skipping school. But they're cool because they got this, you know, cool charisma or something that excites people.
But y'all have to be stronger than the criticism that will come. The criticism that will come for a young man being on the mic is like, first of all, it's like, oh, you doing poetry, you rapping, like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm expressing myself.
My name is Reginald Fauntleroy. I go by Artez. I'm from Washington, D.C., born and raised, Southeast. I do music, poetry, spoken word. I act, I direct, and a couple more things.
J. Cole, I ain't had no role models. Back to the basics, back to the drill. She don't mess with no fake, she mess with the real. Stay cliffing the snakes, I keep me still. Blowing propane like King of the Hill.
I thought I was gonna be shy and nervous, but it was actually kind of a invigorating, you know, exciting experience, you know, being in front of people and having them be the ones come out to see me for a change. Yeah, so JoJo is this cool guy. You know, he gets all the girls. JoJo has been through a lot in his childhood, his young growing up years. You know, he grew up with no father, grew up in a rough neighborhood, felt like nobody wanted him, felt like it was very hard for him to get accepted without him having, you know, to do these things, to pick up a gun, to pick up drugs, to, you know, act cool.
Hey, yo, JoJo, you heard Tasha dating that new boy? Dang. Hey, yo, JoJo, you heard Antonio got shot yesterday? Dang. Don't none of y'all know the real JoJo. You see, to the world, I'm just a black man with black man problems. Don't nobody want to get to know the real JoJo. And yeah, I know someone else who don't want to know the real JoJo. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you dad. You never wanted to get to know me.
Growing up without a father definitely resonated with, you know, JoJo. It's not something that I talk about a lot. So, you know, having to, you know, kind of go back into my memories and, you know, kind of brought back a lot of emotions. I saw a lot of stuff, you know, been around a lot of stuff that, you know, didn't really want to be around. But in the end, it helped me be the best version of myself and JoJo.
They know Mama Princess don't play, because I don't put on no whack shows. And I don't care if you're 14 or if you're 40. Clap it up for Reed, the youngin'.
My name is Ariana Patterson. I go by Rita Youngin. I'm a rapper, I'm a singer. I write poetry. Now, in poetry, it's less pressure, if that makes sense. Because I feel like when you're rapping, it's like, oh, everything has to rhyme, and you gotta go to what the people like. Whenever we're rehearsing with Miss Princess, you can be yourself, you know what I'm saying? You can express what you want to express. Like, performance troupe is all about expressing yourself, saying how you really feel.
As you go into it, I also think this joint needs a hook.
Yeah, I was thinking about that in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because when I heard the,
Right. So just think about that. Just think about that, because we short on time.
it was different. I was literally sitting in the couch for like a month and a half. I didn't say nothing for 2 months. First day of school. Didn't say nothing for 2 months.
Yeah,
I was scared.
Yeah, but see, your situation is a little different than mine, because when I was in school, like, and when I in elementary school, I was around Latinas. But y'all know I'm Boricua too. I speak Spanish too. Like, don't get it twisted. Just because you see these kinky curls and I got a little melanin in me don't mean nothing. Like, but then it would be the girls with the straight hair.
Yeah.
And like the stereotypes. They'd be like, oh, well, why your hair look like that? And I would come home crying. My mom, like, I was weak. Like, I'm tough now. I don't let nobody tell me, but I was
That's not, I don't
weak.
think that's weak. What I'm saying is that when we are silenced, we find a pocket to put
that in is called cognitive dissonance, y'all. When stuff happens to us and we get on stage and we do talk about it, sometimes we get safe with it. You see what I'm saying? And we write from a place where it's like, I can share this, but I'm gonna share it from the strength place. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna share it from the evolved place, and that's not where people learn from. You know what I'm saying? They don't learn from that place. They learn from seeing what you really been through.
We hug, we love, we fight sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're gonna get through it. At the end of the day, we're gonna perform this show. This show, like, it might be a lot of catastrophe behind the scenes, but when we go on that stage, we're gonna do what we do.
I don't put on bad shows. On Thursdays, I go from 3 different schools and still get here through traffic.
The youth had a need where there wasn't a lot of like organized groups that were specifically focusing on performance art. Who has a youth artist development program that is not only developing you in the track of like artistry, but also developing you personally? Art as a vehicle for change and art as a healing mechanism for mental health is something that is fundable, viable, worthy of all good things.